these are just jokes. Get your life.
There's some hoes in this house.
Yeah, you fucking with some iconic pussy. Bring a bucket and a mop for this iconic pussy. Give me everything you got for this iconic pussy.
Beat it up, catch a charm, express yourself, make it extra hard. Put this twat right in your face. Wipe your nose like an Amex card. Material girl who likes to rhyme, feels erotic, deep inside, justified. Look into my eyes, this twat is wet.
That's disgusting!
Get into the groove, you'll be surprised. Let's roleplay, I wear disguise. I want you to park that big black Benz right in my little garage. Make it cream, make me scream, even on set, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but I'm a legend. I'll devour your peen.
Your Honor, I'm the blueprint, original freak bitch. Anytime, any place you learn from me, trick. Access with their mind, let the whole world fiending. Give you feedback, cause you give me discipline. If you make it moister, if you want. If you eat my ass, you a bottom feeder. Big J, Miller, name the meter. Janet, make them bust, I know how to please ya. If it don't hang, then you can't bang. Fulfill my need, cause I like pain. Tie me up, make that rope burn. I'm East's mommy, but y'all gon' learn. Now get your lawyer and your wallet for this iconic pussy. $500 million alimony for this iconic pussy. No longer married, alimony for this iconic pussy. Now make it rain if you wanna see some iconic pussy. No shade, but you know the song is about naturally wet pussy, right? Does your puss still get wet? I mean natural juices, not glycerin.
I'll have you know that my twat gets wetter than a juice box.
I'm sure that prune juice keeps you flowing, but that's the wrong end, sis.
Bitch.
Good evening, I'm Barbara Walters, and this is 2020 COP edition. December 2019, the entertainment industry was abuzz over rumors of what was said to be a shade-laden three-part reunion of the Legends panel. A reunion like no other, one that would require wig adhesive and chamomile tea. The semi-popular parody series that stole its very existence from Got to Be Real. Shout out to Patti LaBelle, I'm Holding You Down, Sis, featuring the questionable talents of has-beens and a couple of never-was, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Prince, and Madonna, aka Vintage Vagina, who would be dragged mercilessly and who would be read for pure filth, who would be deemed, who would be chopped. Would we finally find out who the legends deemed between Beyonce, Britney, and J-Ho? Beehive in this bitch, H-Town, 3rd Ward, but it wasn't meant to be, as COVID-19 thwarted plans for the reunion, and in the immortal words of Xerox Nose Carter, world stop. For months, speculation persisted. Would we ever see the somewhat anticipated return of the mildly amusing budget-strapped series?
Bitch, I don't know. No one told me anything. And why aren't you wearing a mask? We're in the middle of a whole-ass pandemic, and you are 312 years old. You are immunocompromised. I may be here in spirit only, but I'm trying to enjoy my afterlife without complications. You better stand back. 6 feet, bitch. 6 feet.
All questions were answered when the Pioneer panel, led by my good Judy, Diana Ross, announced a three-part reunion was being filmed with a tentative premiere date of August 29th, coinciding with the court jester of pop's birthday. Hello, James Brown's understudy, otherwise known as Jackie Wilson's shadow.
Excuse me, you brittle bone, dusty, dingy, mannequin-built bitch. Let's get something straight. You may be a legendary broadcaster, but I am legend, period. In fact, a few years ago, I was deemed a pioneer. The first of the current legends to be deemed a pioneer, by the way. So put some respect on my name. I am Michael motherfucking Jackson. I'm sick of all of you in the media disrespecting me. Instead of coming for me, how about you focus on putting a bib around your neck when you eat, sauntering your ass in here with remnants of pea soup and senior citizen spit on your blouse.
Do you feel that you owe fans of the Legends panel an apology for leaving them without any content for 3 years?
I've always been worth the wait, Grandma. I mean Baba Wawa. My fans are accustomed to bathing in the moonlight, otherwise known as waiting for me to bless them with content.
Well, what else did you all have to do? You and the other flops aren't relevant to the current landscape of music. No one cares if any of you release any new music. The least you could do is give us some shade to get us through these difficult times. In fact, I think you should apologize to the world for leaving us without content to kiki to. We want gags and drags, damn it.
I'm never gonna apologize. Never gonna apologize, comma. Never gonna apologize, comma. Never gonna apologize, semicolon. Never gonna apologize, explanation point. It's not gonna happen.
Okay, well, that was it for me.
Thank you, Tony. My sentiments exactly.
Michael, rumor has it you've been off courting the buxom hip-hop newbie, Megan Thee Stallion. I've been told you, quote, want to see that ass in a rhombus and, quote, want to smash her to smithereens, unquote. Any truth to that rumor?
In the mall with him, I'ma have a ball with him. Somebody call Rihanna, I'ma buy some draws with him.
Well, that ass is kind of fat, I'm just saying. I mean, Barbara, mind your tea. My dating life is not up for discussion.
I didn't even know you were straight. You learn something new every day.
I hate you.
Hello? Hello? May I speak to Metamuso? It is I, the Queen. Benefiber, this is Empress Janet DeBarge Elizondo Dupree Almana Jackson. You might not know who I am. Who am I kidding? Everyone knows who I am. I'm the baddest bitch to ever slay an 8 count. I'm trying to enjoy my dinner. What do you want, bitch? Oh, I'm sorry, FiberCon. I'll keep this brief. Like all artists, my Black Diamond Tour was affected by the global pandemic. However, we're planning to officially launch it next year. So I was wondering if you wanted to be my opening act. What? Well, Pepto-Bismol, I figure since we're in a better place in our relationship, now would be a great time to join forces. Besides, I think being my opening act would be far more lucrative than the cruise ship and Popeye's amphitheater tour that you were on last year. No sun visor, sis. Could you go back in and get me another sandwich, please? They are so delicious. And make sure you tip. Madonna did such a great job serving us.
Hey, Janet. Hey, Miss Jackson.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous, but I don't know a flop net. I mean, you could be floundering at the bottom of Billboard's bubbling underchart, where you belong. And I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to your insignificant flop ass. Bitch, are you interested or nah? I mean, you're not even my first option. I was just trying to be nice. My number one choice, Meg Thee Stallion, is on standby.
Don't tell me to stop. I'm savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody.
Poor thing is still recovering from being shot in her big toe by Tory Lanez. By the way, it's fuck Tory Lanez for life. His ass needs to be deported ASAP. No Rocky. The fact that you think I would ever agree to be your opening act. I think the fuck not, you trick ass bitch. Not to mention the fact that I am your second choice. Excuse me, Tums. I didn't say you were my second choice. I said that you were on the list. Way down the list. In fact, somewhere on the list after Iggy Azalea and Trisha Paytas.
Huh? What? Oh. Okay.
Anyway, I have no desire to be part of the All for Flannel tour. On stage looking like a lumberjack, you Paul Bunyan looking bitch. But I do have a question. What's Daniel Boone really like? First of all, Medicare for all, what you're not going to do is... Wait a minute, someone is trying to join the call. You and that synthetic mop you call a wig were just spared, Gavascon.
I can't leave you two alone even on FaceTime.
Hey, Mike. Hello, Michael.
I thought you two were getting along. Why are you on this app reading each other like a thesaurus?
Well, Bino and I are still working on our relationship, but we're in a good place now. Right, Centrum Silver? I mean, Madonna? That is correct, Lipsync Net. I mean, Janet. What did you just
Okay.
say? We're not
Wait.
doing this today.
You two.
And I know you aren't talking. Not when your
Please.
live vocals sound like raccoons mating.
Janet,
How dare you? Bitch, you
Don't
need
fight.
to lip sync.
please.
Didn't you just say you said
Wait.
what you said? Well, I said what the fuck I said, bitch.
Will you two shut the hell up? Anyway, I joined this call because... Wait, let me add a few more people. One moment.
Yes! Praise God. Glory. If it ain't Michael, Demeter Joe, and Memory Foam, ain't God good? Do you know him? Let me know that you know him.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Not you, Miralax. Everyone knows you are the spawn of Satan. Get behind me. I rebuke you, Baba Shingalabo. Kishandalalankabubuchikalaka. Tuwa diddy dum diddy do. Yes! Praise God. Glory.
That was a good one. I mean, let me try Mariah. Mimi, I think that's your phone.
Yeah, I know. Michael's calling about that Legends panel thing. No shade to Michael, Janet, Nippy, or my Purple Prince, but...
You forgot Madonna.
I think pop culture in general has forgotten about Madonna based on the response to her COVID-19 tour last year. Anyway, the Legends panel is washed. We moved on to the next. Chapter's closed. It is bookmarked in the memoirs. Get it in September.
Okay, I guess Mariah is busy. Let me try one more person.
What's up, bitch? I can't believe you called me Michael. You never called me, not the purple one. You might call the Indigo Girls or Simply Red, but you never called the purple one. I'm low-key honored, bitch.
Hey, Prince. Hello, Prince.
Bitch, what the hell is this? We had a whole 3-part series finale in 2017. The Legends panel is over with.
Yes, that's right. People need to be focused on Jesus' return, not the return of TLP. Reunited and it don't feel good. Yes! Praise God. Glory.
I know one thing. If we're doing TLP again, somebody needs to cut me a check. And they better be fucking up some commas. Because I'm trying to focus on getting my afterlife. I don't have time for this.
And now you know why I never call you.
Oop, bitch!
I contacted all of you because the Pioneer panel has called an emergency meeting to discuss and plan for the remainder of 2020 under our current circumstances.
Hello all. Thank you for gathering for this impromptu meeting. During these troubling times, we must formulate a plan of action for TLP University for the upcoming fall 2020 semester. As you all know, TLP University has been closed due to the pandemic, and without guidance from our distinguished faculty, the music industry has suffered tremendously.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton.
Could you turn that down, please? That racket is giving me a headache. Then again, my head is probably hurting because I haven't eaten anything today.
Your head is hurting because your fat ass hasn't had your hourly intake of 3 game hens, 400 glazed hams, a gallon of macaroni and cheese salad, 6 slices of that dry ass patty pie, and a 3-liter Pepsi.
That's a diet Pepsi, and at least I'm concerned with my sustenance as opposed to my nicotine intake. Tar throat.
Oh, sweet Buddha, I don't have time for this. Can you two banshees banter back and forth in your own downtime?
Oh, darling, I say let them fight. Seeing these two sugars duke it out would bring me immeasurable joy.
I agree with Babs. Let them fight. Big Retha is about to beat the brakes off of Dion like she did Long Tall Sally back in '68. She finna pop off and I'm here for it.
Oh, James, darling, have you ever considered investing in a charter school? With you being the only student in attendance, the Georgia school system of the 50s clearly failed you.
Everyone, please.
Yes, let's be respectful of one another. We are the pioneers, the elders of pop music. Let's lead by example, not by shade.
I still don't understand why they deemed you, Michelle. This is the Pioneer Panel, not the Affirmative Action Panel. You don't get to join us because you used to be a colored man and have semi-decent hair weaves. In fact, let me switch my seats. I don't want to sit downwind from you. You Negroidian people always have a peculiar stench that I don't want permeating my fine white polyester threads. Affirmative Action Panel, stench, you people, Lord Father Jesus, keep me near thine heavenly cross, because I'm about to put my foot so far up his ass, he will quickly realize why all black legendary lives matter.
Don't worry, Richard. I've got this. Now, I've already snatched you bald once before, Ebenezer, but I see that new lace front has you feeling yourself. Let's clear this up once and for all. I have a skin disorder, vitiligo. It literally destroys the pigment of the skin. No matter how many times I've stated this, the media continues to mislead and misinform the public. They refuse to take the time to educate the masses on just what vitiligo is and the relatively few options for people living with it in the 80s and 90s. Those options included wearing heavy makeup to hide the blotches and even out the skin, and depigmentation therapy, which is the process of using creams and other treatments to remove the remaining pigment for people with extensive vitiligo. And if you don't believe me, make the Google search engine your best friend in the near future. Nowadays, thanks to the beautiful Winnie Harlow and others, many people with vitiligo are finally accepting and celebrating themselves as they are. But that wasn't the case in my time. I made the choice to hide the blotches on my skin with heavy makeup, and then later chose depigmentation therapy when the vitiligo became too extensive. But make no mistake about it, I am now and forever will be first and foremost a black man. I am proud of who I am, what I am, and that can never be taken away from me. I'm not done with you yet, Europa. Now, as for why I was deemed a pioneer, I not only changed the game, but I created the lane. Not a lane, but the lane for every artist that followed me. The only thing you pioneered was appropriating black music, culture, and dance.
Ooh, you better say it.
Elgar, you are the embodiment of white privilege.
Can I get an amen, somebody?
The Pat Boone of rock music.
Ooh, child, I'm a ghost, and even I'm about to catch the Holy Ghost from this read. Bring it home, Michael.
Now, how about you sit there, act like the help that you are, aka the only reason you were deemed a pioneer in the first place, and shut the fuck up. How about that?
Yes, bitch! Michael said not today, mayonnaise monster!
Ooh, mayonnaise. I love the creamy stuff.
Richard, please. Even after being laid to rest, you're still thinking about getting laid.
Igor, instead of being a source of drama and discord, why don't you make yourself useful and go get us some refreshments?
You colored folks never learn. I am not the help.
All in favor of removing Elvis from the Pioneer Panel?
I'll be right back. You like alkaline water, light ice, right, Diana?
Anywho, moving on. I motion that we resume online classes this fall. It'll be a challenge, but I think we can instruct the new generation of talent in a virtual setting. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Now...
Hey, everybody!
What the hell?
It's me, Liza Minnelli. Y'all remember me?
Now, anyway, I'm here. I'm sorry that I'm late, but it's not often that you get to eat homemade peanut brittle. I usually eat saltwater taffy, but I felt like brittle today.
Oh, this wacky bitch managed to get past security again. I mean, welcome, Liza. Anyway, on to the next order of business.
Yes, I would.
Wait a minute. I thought this was a meeting for the pioneers, not Ponzi schemers. Who invited you?
Anyway, Britney, J. Holiday, and yours truly,
Jennifer.
Gelatin. It's been 3 years, and we still don't know who's been deemed legendary among us.
I'm super pissed. They left us hanging. And it's upsetting me, my homegirls, the Britney army, and I demand satisfaction immediately. Okay, so a lot of the Britney army have been asking me why I haven't been deemed a legend yet, and honestly, I don't know. But what I do know is that I love pea soup. That's P-E-A, not P-E-E. Don't be nasty. We're not on that R. Kelly shit around here, you guys. I would never consume. Well, there was that one time with Timberfake, but I won't go into that. Let's just say that he inspired my mega smash hit Toxic, if you catch my drift. Anyway, I love really long walks on the beach. There's nothing like a nice clam dip in my garage on a hot Saturday night.
What's that? It's the nonsensical meth-induced rambling for me.
I understood every word she said. Hell, I'm fluent in Britney. I'm fluent in Rosetta Stone, the Britney edition. Hell, I'm fluent in Crazy.
Of course you did, darling. You and Crack Knee are fluent in Amaretts, aka numbskull foolishness. But I do love pea soup too.
Bric-a-brac. I mean, Britney, be sure to forward me your recipe for pea soup. I love to dip my world-famous jalapeno corn fritters in it.
That is disgusting. And you need to dip your 2-ton ass in a whirlpool. Get in some much needed cardio. Can't you hear yourself wheezing, huzzy? You sound like the damn Great Depression rolled into a windbag.
Okay, ladies. Let's settle this. Who was deemed legendary? Xerox? Methny? Or the industry special? J-Skank?
Bitch, we already settled it. Why are we going over this again?
Prince is right. We did come to a decision. We decided to deem Beyonce a legend as a... Beyonce, girl, are you okay?
Bitch, my ears! Could you take it down like 500 decibels?
I see the world in colors, beautiful colors of the rainbow. Red, blue, shout out to blue, indigo, orange, purple. What other colors in the rainbow?
Bitch, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm so distracted, y'all. Y'all got to bear with me though. I'm just like really verklempt right now. Shout out to Babs. But yes, I see the world in colors. Why are you afraid of love? You think it's not possible for someone like you? But you are the love of my life. Deep stuff, huh? I know I went off on a little tangent, but some of y'all didn't really support my lemonade project, so I want to give you just a taste. Sip, bitch. Sip. I mean, oh my God. I can't believe this.
Neither can I, my therapist, and my 15 other personalities, bitch.
This is bullshit.
Shut up, you know talent having song stealing bitch. I mean, this moment has inspired me like none other. In fact, I'm so inspired that I just pulled out my book of poetry and I found some lyrics that I scribbled in the back that I was waiting on the right time to compile into a beautiful tapestry of music. Starting with, I'll tell your mama, I'll tell your friends, I'll tell anyone whose heart can comprehend. Send it in a letter, baby. Tell you on the phone, smartphone at that. I'm not the kind of girl who likes to be alone. I miss you much. Y'all like that? I like that.
Ooh, child, it's a thievery for me.
Let's move on to the next one. Well, I was feeling inner angst in my spirit, and I just had to get it out. So I pulled out my pen and my diary, and these are the words that flowed from my fingertips. Like to hear it? Here it goes. Beat me, hate me, you can never break me. Will me, thrill me, you can never kill me. Jew me, sue me, everybody do me. Kick me, kike me, but don't you black or white me. All I wanna say is that They don't really care about us.
Okay.
And you know, moments like this, I think back when I was a little girl growing up in the third ward of Houston.
Beyonce.
In my gated community, really roughing it.
If you would just...
And we didn't know where our next exotic vacation or my mama's next 3-carat diamond earrings was gonna come from. But I knew there was a future out there for me in this world.
Beyonce, please.
I'm sorry, it's just... legendary. Legend, bitch. Legendary.
As a group, sis,
Wait.
we deem Destiny's Child legendary. You were deemed legendary as part of the group.
You mean I have to share my legendary status with Kelly and Michelle?
Yes, and LaToya and Latavia and Farrah Franklin and Tina Knowles. Because after all, you got the shit from Tina, right? I like that song. Anyway, welcome to the Legends panel, Destiny's Child.
Yes, welcome, God bless the child. Where did that name come from, though? Sounds like a Lifetime original film.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. This is so unexpected. I mean, I always knew it would happen, despite what I said in my bubbling under semi-hit dirty laundry. But I didn't expect to be deemed legendary before my 40th birthday.
When Jesus and the panel says legendary, no non-factor can't say no. No non-factor can't say no. Legend.
I haven't been this excited since I found my luggage.
And speaking of the non-factors...
Be nice, my still slender, uncoordinated, saintly sister in Christ.
I'm just happy to be here. I am included in this, right? I mean, y'all aren't going to try and take it back from me, are you?
Girl, smoke another Newport and shut the hell up. This is the breakthrough you prayed for. Legendary. Your girl did it. 20 years later, we got justice. Now all we need is those royalty checks, Matthew.
I don't know y'all shit. If anything, you all owe me. Matter of fact, if there's any compensation that comes along with them being deemed, just know that I get 20% off top in perpetuity.
Here comes Daddy Dearest with his hand in the cookie jar that wasn't even offered to us. Let me not allow his greed to overshadow my moment. Yes, my bitch. I mean, our moment. Yeah, right. For the longest time, you all didn't see it for me at all. I mean, somebody must have went and took you hoes to get LASIK, because now you see it for me. Y'all would tug at my edges, and y'all know I'm tender-headed. That's why I wear bundles on top of my lace front, on top of my other lace front, with pin curls on the side, and a swoop bang. It's about that bang gang. You know what I'm saying? But y'all see it for me, and I appreciate that. I fuck with y'all heavy, because y'all fuck with me. This means everything to me, and I'm blessed to join the Legends panel with my girls. We came up together, and we did it together. Black is king.
But what about us? Britney and I both have had 20-plus year careers in entertainment. We deserve legendary status. Well, I don't know about Britney, but I definitely do.
Bitch. The only people that decide if you deserve legendary status is us. Humble yourself.
Can we wrap this up? This ceremony is longer than Sissy's morning worship. There is not enough grape juice or crackers to make it make sense.
I just think my stats are unfuckwittable. I've learned from all of you, then created a template that the Ariana Grandes and the Katy Perrys of the world follow today. Well, as best as they can, anyway. You'll have to talk to Mariah about those two. There's not enough Vicodin in the world for me to claim them as my musical daughters. All tea, all shade.
You know what, Britney? You're right, and surprisingly lucid in that statement. We appreciate your humility in stating your case for legendary status. Let's put it to a vote. Tens or chops for Britney and J-Lo? I'll start. I'll give both Britney and J-Lo tens.
Ha ha ha! Tens for Britney. Oops, I duke it again. One chop for Ashanti sponsor.
I agree with Flopnet and Whitney. Tens for Britney, and I guess tens for J-Lo.
I mean, I guess I see it. If I squint and use a magnifying glass for Britney, tens, bitch. Now as for J No-No, hell to the no-no. One job.
Well, I guess that settles it for Britney, but we need to break this tie for Jennifer. Hey, Mimi.
Empress Janet, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call, darling?
Well, we're discussing the deeming of Beyonce, Britney, and J-Lo.
Oh, darling, I thought we did that several commercial breaks and champagne glasses ago, sweetness.
Yes, but we just officially welcomed Destiny's Child to the panel.
Much deserved. Congrats to Candy and the other sisters with voices from En Vogue, because you know they've worked really hard to come from the brownstones of 702. They are the total package. See, I'm about to give them some TLC right now. Congrats to Beyonce and her accompaniment. I love that for them.
Now we're trying to decide on whether or not to deem Britney and Jennifer.
Oh, thanks to Britney, I simply adore her. But, who is this other person you speak of? Janiqua, Jessica? Is it Jessica? I think it's Jessica, yeah.
Mimi, you and Jennifer settled your differences on our last episode, remember?
Oh, that was then, this is now. I've decided to forget her again, darling. You see, there's no accounting for these bouts of selective amnesia, you know. And if you don't know and you want to know, pick it up in the memoirs. It comes out in September. All tea, all shade.
Well, that settles it. Welcome to the Legends panel, Britney Spears.
I woke up this morning and I told myself, Britney Jean Spears, today is going to be a good day. First, I find that missing bottle of white Hennessy in my laundry hamper that I used to chase down my morning pills with. And now I'm on the Legends panel. Manifestation at its finest, bitch. Thank you all.
What about me? This is so unfair. I've had 30 years in the biz. My career started in 1990 on In Living Color as the most recognized fly girl. Then I made a segue into acting.
But that's the thing, Jennifer. You're arguably lauded and celebrated more for your mediocre acting than you are for your semi-decent music that Ashanti records on your behalf. The other legends don't feel your career in music is worthy of legendary status. But there is another way for you to be deemed legendary.
I'll do anything. Even Little Richard. Well, maybe not that. But almost anything.
Careful! Okay, that's nasty. Anyway, you can take your case to the acting and entertainment panel. They may see it for you, but unfortunately, it's a chop here, sis.
This is so unfair. I've worked just as hard as Beyonce and her minions. And Britney, well, back when she was working, before she went bonkers, I deserved to be deemed. But here I am, jumping through hoops and hurdles just to make my rightful place on the panel. If I didn't feel like this would serve as a penultimate moment in my life and career, I wouldn't even bother. Hello? Can we take this dress in a bit more at the waist? I'm gonna pull out all of the stops. Let me show these old bitches what a fiery Latina with glamour and talent to burn gives. I'm multifaceted. I'm extremely talented. I'm a savage.
Hips tick-tock when I dance. On that Yentl time, she might start an OnlyFans. Big B and the B stands for band. If you wanna see the tuckers, baby, here's your only chance. I say left cheek, right cheek, drop it low, then swing. Brooklyn up in this thing, put you up on this gang. Chanel on my frame, gang, 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 gang. If you don't have $500 million shekels, baby, please stay in your lane.
Please don't get me hype. Both my head need ice. Can't argue with these basic bitches. I just eat my rice. I'm a boss. I'm a legend. Never been snooty. My mama was a savage. Bitch, I got this shit from Judy.
I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, backgammon, yeah. Sassy, moody, dynamic, yeah. Acting, foolish, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Oh, darling.